The man curiously pressed a switch. A potted plant suddenly dropped out. He pressed another one, and a huge vase came crashing down from above. The man found himself trapped in this room full of switches. In his search for an exit, he pressed another button. Countless chopsticks shot out rapidly. As he watched the chopsticks pile up higher and higher, he casually pressed another switch. He cried out in pain. Enraged, he pressed yet another one. Suddenly, a nauseating smell instantly made him calm down. Several hours passed, but he still couldn't find an exit. By now, he was desperately hungry. Angrily, he threw a ball away. A plate of sushi suddenly dropped out. The man slowly approached, looking at the delicious sushi. He picked up the small dish containing the sauce and examined it. It was missing soy sauce. He pressed the button again. What dropped out was still sushi. The man gave up and simply picked up the sushi and started eating. After finishing the last piece, he casually pressed a switch again. He angrily knocked over the soy sauce. This time, he tried again. A pair of glasses popped out. The man reluctantly put on the glasses and surprisingly saw an angel pointing toward a button. He was so excited he didn't know what to do with himself. Finally, he had discovered the crucial clue. The man eagerly pressed it, but the room suddenly went dark. A 10-second countdown appeared behind him. The man became panicked, frantically pressing switches. But not only did the countdown not stop, the buttons on the wall began disappearing one by one. Just when he was at a loss, something enormous was slowly descending. The man was knocked unconscious by the stench. Gradually, he had adapted to this way of life, spending each day reading comics to pass the time. But when he finished Volume 5 and wanted to read Volume 6, what came out was actually Volume 7. Pressing again gave him Volume 8, then Volume 9. Just no Volume 6. The man felt helpless. He pressed again. When he tried once more, it actually started raining heavily above his head. The man didn't give up. He pressed another switch again. This time, a door actually opened behind him. He was overjoyed, got up and ran toward the door. The switch quickly sprang back up, and the exit instantly closed. This time, the man positioned himself for a running start, first stepping on the switch with his foot, then quickly running forward. But it still didn't work. He tried using a fly swatter to shorten the distance, using a jump rope to hold down the switch. But unfortunately, he was always just one step short. The man calculated the timing of when the switch would spring back up, then placed the large vase on top of it. But the tiny switch actually pushed the vase up. Then he suddenly thought of the rainwater. He pressed the switch, and heavy rain immediately began falling overhead. But the key problem was that the rain only fell on his head and followed him wherever he went. Helplessly, he could only change positions to let the rainwater flow into the vase. After struggling for several hours, only a tiny bit of water had collected. Suddenly, he thought of another method. Fill the vase with sushi so he could easily hold down the switch. Just as he was about to lift the vase, he forgot which switch opened the door. The man tentatively pressed one.